Today I'm listening to miniatures from Phoenicia by Lebanese composer Sami Seif. It's a solo flute piece which was written in 2020 and it's dedicated to Mary Kay Fink. I saw this piece performed live at the University of Chicago in 2023 and I think I shared a concert with the piece, so that's how I got a hold of the score. It's a pretty long flute piece, about 9 minutes. And I think the performer was Paul Novak. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Three movements. We got program notes and some performance notes, and then we get right into the piece. So movement one is called vowels. Movement two, plosives. And movement three is called fricatives and sibilances. So, um, yeah, Phoenicia referring to phonetics and like the categorization of different sounds you can make with your mouth. So around 1050 BC, the Phoenicians invented the very first writing system based on phonetics. Spread by Phoenician merchants across the Mediterranean world, it evolved and was assimilated by many other cultures and became the foundation for the Roman alphabet used by Western civilization, as well as all other alphabetic writing systems currently in use. Miniatures from Phoenicia intersects my curiosity about linguistics with my interest in the history of my ancestors, the Phoenicians. The music of Phoenicia has been lost. With this piece, however, I invite the audience to reimagine what it might have sounded like. The language of the music is constructed with the help of small cells that form recursive patterns mimicking the recursive nature of Semitic languages. Dedicated to Mary Kay Fink, who so generously helped me and without whom this piece would not exist in its current form. I'm assuming this is either a commissioner or a flautist, but we'll just do a bit of research in a sec here. Miniatures from Phoenicia was awarded first prize for the 2021 Ohio Federation of Music Clubs Collegiate Composition Contest. In that same year, it also won the Warren County Summer Music School's Promising Young Composers Competition and the Arizona Flute Society's Composers Competition, where it won second prize at the Vienna Academy Music International Music Competition and third prize at the Cleveland Composers Guild Contest, also 2021 for both of those. A little bit about Sami Seif. He's a music theorist and composer. He's worked with numerous renowned musicians, including Mary Kay Fink, Stanley Konopka, Carl Rees, Josh Modney, Marcelo Leniger. He's worked with ensembles such as the TAC Ensemble, Kalamazoo Symphony Orchestra, Tempo Ensemble, etc. Been recognized internationally by ASCAP, SOCAN. Oh, that's interesting. SOCAN. The Society for New Music, the Red Note New Music Festival, and the Metropolitan Youth Orchestra of New York. The New York Composers Circle, the Foundation for Modern Music, the Ohio Federation of Music Clubs, Cleveland Composers Guild, and others. When did he encounter Canada? Originally from the mountain town of Ashkaut in Lebanon, Seif was born in Abu Dhabi to a non-musical family, earned his BM at the Cleveland Institute of Music, and where was his master's? Master's unclear, but currently a doctoral fellow at CUNY. Not sure how up to date that is. Okay, lots of solo slash chamber works, mostly in the 5 minute to 10 minute range, and then a pretty substantial harp concerto, and yeah, another concerto like large ensemble piece. and one fixed media piece, which can be in 2, 4, or 5.1 channels. Okay, I don't think it's worth going over the performance notes today. Pretty standard stuff. We got microtonal things with fingerings and air sounds and pretty standard things. So, and he has a mix of like conventionally notated rhythms and then like uh, measures that are a number of seconds. Um, so yeah, kind of first movement looks kind of improvised. Actually, they all do kind of have this improvisatory thing going on. So maybe that's why it can run upwards of 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Oh yeah, we have to figure out who this flautist is. Mary Kay Fink joined the Cleveland Symphony Orchestra as piccoloist in 1990 and has appeared as a soloist with the orchestra on numerous occasions. Won the first prize in the National Flute Association Young Artist Competition in 1986. Currently on the board of the National Flute Association. Um, she's also studied Baroque flute and Chinese bamboo flute. We got BM from Oberlin, Masters from the Juilliard, and teachers include Willoughby, Robison, Baker, Robert Cole, Keith Underwood, Sandra Miller, and Robert Dick. Only really familiar with Robert Dick of all of these, but yeah, and pretty big career in academia actually. So yeah, let's have a listen to this thing. I think there's a score follower video, so that's what I'm gonna link today. Okay, so I hope you all took the time to listen to this one. It seems to be a pretty popular video. Um, I think it kind of invents its own little performance practice almost for the flute, and there's like recurring things that happen, like this tremolo where the F on the bottom is glissing up and down. That seems to come back. So there's like specific little things that seem to be super idiomatic for the flute, and yeah, certain microtonal pitches like come up again here and there, and yeah, I think it really effectively sort of transforms the sound of the flute away from modern Western orchestral instrument towards something a little bit more maybe ancient and from an unknown origin. It's kind of interesting. Like I didn't really read the program note when I first heard this piece, so I wasn't really thinking of it as like a imagined culture, like an imagined cultural object. Um, but yeah, it's kind of an interesting idea, like because it's also Sami's like heritage, but it's like an imagined heritage because it's so far back. There's no evidence of a music, so yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, it's also a piece of like New York history.